They're a husband and wife team. They're also great people and extremely knowledgeable about self-publishing. It's Dale Roberts and Kelli Roberts. Kelli Publish, you may know her as, and you may know Dale as Self-Publish with Dale or Self-Publishing with Dale. First of all, thanks so much for joining us. I know you've been on a live stream for the last hour, so thanks for coming over so quickly and getting started with us here.
Thank you for having us.
And I'm glad that you didn't call me Mr. Kelli Publish, because I've been known as that in the industry here since the last 6 months now.
Thereabout.
Yeah. See, Ross, here's the thing is, I've been in the YouTube industry for the past 2.5 years, building a brand on the whole self-publishing thing. Right. She shows up and then she smokes everything I did in the first 6 months.
Well, I mean, you guys have quite the empire going over on YouTube. I mean, you both have your own channels. You live stream together. You do helpful videos for people. You answer questions. I mean, if there's anything that can be done in the YouTube world, you guys seem to be doing it and doing it well. Just talk about your YouTube game and kind of how that's a part of everything that you're doing with your businesses.
Well, first off, you're so kind. Thank you so much. We need to have you over more often. But as far as YouTube game, I just started it for another stream of income to help people. So I'm going between, you know, on my channel, pre-recorded videos, live. I just like talking to people. It can get lonely in the entrepreneur world. So that's my main goal with YouTube.
Yeah, she gets a natural high from doing the live streaming. I can see and sense a little bit of frustration sometimes when she does the pre-recorded content, because as you know, Ross, there's no real direct connection when you do the pre-tapes, but on live you have this. So for instance, we have like 17 people watching us right now. She loves that. She loves having that reaction, that live, you know, it's like a conversation as opposed to just like me talking to a wall. I like pre-tape and I like live streaming, but you know, I've been doing the live streaming portion of this. I really didn't start taking seriously on YouTube until probably about 1.5 years ago. And it was just kind of a blip on her radar when she was considering on breaking into the video content creation realm, but it was like, she was kind of busy with her other stuff. She was too busy perfecting the self-publishing model. Everything I was doing, she would just take it and she'd just make it better. And by the way, folks, I'm not complaining. I love her being successful, and it's really awesome, and it also gets me to work harder. So with that being said, I started doing live streaming over on YouTube, and it was by accident. She walks by in the background. See, I didn't talk too much about my wife on my videos. It's not like, you know, talking about Kindle Direct Publishing, you know, my wife. It's not like that ever came up, but they would see her wandering in the background. She pops in to the shot. Live chat blows up. Swear to you, it went from crickets to 60 miles per hour. People, you would think puppies showed up. And that was when I kind of figured, I'm like, hey, you want to start doing these live streams with me? Because clearly they kind of like me, but they really like me with you.
So you bring the star on and things just take off.
it really took off. And you know, I'm not just trying to sit here and brag about my wife. Kelly's awesome. I tell her that every single day. Well, probably not every single day, but I show it every single day. But you know, the thing is, the viewers enjoy her. And you know, the funny thing is, as soon as she broke ground, a lot of the viewers that were already consuming the content on my channel naturally gravitated over towards that direction, and really helped her grow quite a massive presence in such a short amount of time over on YouTube. Very proud of her.
How long have you guys been in the self-publishing business? Did you get started at the same time, or did you come to it from different places?
It was roughly the same time. I want to say within a month. I found a coach to train us, and we kind of went through the training together. It was back, I think I published my first book April of 2015.
Yeah, mine was a little bit sooner. I'd quit my day job as an activities director at an assisted living community, and she was already full-time working Amazon FBA, and that was pretty much paying the bills. We were pulling in some decent cheddar on that, so I was able to quit my day job and try this whole self-publishing thing. So my first book was released in early 2014. And ever since, I've just been at it and at it. And she really, I don't think, when did you start to go full time into the whole self-publishing vehicle?
I want to say, let's see, after Q4 of either 2015 or 2016. Mm-hmm. So either early, let's just say 2016-ish.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And she went in and she crushed it. It was very, very impressive what she's done. And here's the really cool thing is working as couplepreneurs, as they would say, couplepreneurs. We gravitate towards certain people and video content creators and information providers differently. You know, she'll go find information over here and I'll find my information over here. And our curation comes together, and it's really nice because it's like an in-house mastermind, and there's rarely a true definite day off for us. We'll be off, but sometimes our mind is almost always on. And I'm not sure if anybody's watching this that's with, you know, a couple or lives with somebody that does business in the same household, but you're almost always, it's like the mind's always on. We'll go to Condado Taco, throwing out some tacos. By the way, I'm not being, you know, paid to say this, but we'll go over there and we're already talking about something. Be like, oh, you know, let's do a video on this. Oh, we hear a lot of people asking questions about keyword research. We need to put out one about keyword research for self-publishing. And, you know, it's really kind of cool because she'll tell me now what her results are from her YouTube channel, and I'm able to do the same thing. And I think that has really, really helped pour jet fuel onto my fire, because I believe I'm getting ready to break 10,000 subscribers in the next month and a half.
Congratulations. And YouTube's a tough game. I mean, there's a lot to consider and a lot of strategy and a lot to figure out with the algorithm and timing and all that stuff. Yeah. So having somebody that you can partner with just on YouTube alone is a huge help, I'm sure, to both of your efforts with your channels. What is that like where you say, you know, you're kind of always on and you're always kind of working, where you're married, you're working together, you're live streaming together? What is that like?
It is really tough, and sometimes I just want to slap him, but in a loving way. But it's really tough. You know, I was getting really stressed and burnt out in December, so I had to force myself to take the last week of December off. You know, go figure, he gets sick. But I knew
got sick on that week. Go, like, literally ill.
You know, I had to take extreme measures. I had to delete Messenger off my phone, Gmail off my phone, everything. But we live in a 500 square foot apartment, and we work at home, so it's really tough. Every time we watch TV, we see our desk, so it's really tough to mentally just shut off. Yeah. But we try our best.
Yeah.
And you know, don't get us wrong. We're very happy with the place that we live in. A lot of people probably would hear 500 square feet and like, oh my gosh, why? You know, it's a nice apartment and a nice building and a nice portion of downtown overlooking the entire downtown area. So don't think that we're complaining by any stretch. But yeah, it can be a challenge. We do have to kind of do a shared calendar. So that way since we don't have fiber optics, we don't have the bandwidth to support live streaming, both of us at the same time, much less the space. Cause you can only imagine, I'm loud. I'm a loud dude, and she's kind of mousy and quiet. And if she's trying to stream over there and I'm trying to, it's going to become a big mess. And then on top of that, the bandwidth. So it's not possible. So we're having to always, you know, work with each other. But the nice thing, I don't think it has ever become an issue of contention. You know, she went for a little over an hour on a live stream yesterday, but it didn't affect my business whatsoever. And it definitely helps that the two of us do live streams every Thursday night on our channel. So.
Yeah. So Dale has a course called DIY Publishing, and it pretty much is the game plan for you if you want to self-publish. And he was good enough to bring a couple of seats in his course to us that we can give away. Each seat's worth $2,000, so it's quite a generous gift. Let me put the name of the course up there. And if you're watching right now, or yeah, I guess you'd have to be watching right now. We're going to do this live. So right now, if you would like to take the course, to grab one of those free spots, let us know in the chat how you would take advantage of, how you would utilize a course about DIY publishing, what thoughts you had, what you were going to work on, whatever it is, let us know, and we'll pick a couple of people before the end of the show. But while they're doing that, Dale, tell us a little bit about the course, when it's starting, what people can, how people can sign up, all that kind of good stuff. Of course, they can go to livestreamdeals.com, click the image or the link there at the top of the homepage. But tell us about the course and what's coming up.
Okay, so the DIY publishing course was something I launched over a year ago. Actually, it was a year ago right about now. And essentially, it puts together everything step by step on how you can go from beginner to advanced in self-publishing your own books. And I literally, when I say it's handheld, you are going from some of the smallest finite things like setting up an account, what accounts you're going to need, how you're going to need to optimize your workflow, to how to put together some of the content. But in any event, are we still on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The screen went black. So in any event, that is pretty much what all it inside a nutshell. You're learning everything from A to Z in self-publishing. And I can officially announce it right now that I have rolled out a unlimited model as well as a monthly membership model. And the monthly membership model is brand new. It's like the Netflix is self-publishing. So then you can actually come in, pay for a monthly membership. If you desire, hey, I don't want any more, I'm going to leave. That's fine. And here's the beauty of it. I'm going to be continually uploading new content and showing you all of the different models you can do. Everything from Amazon KDP to Lulu to Barnes & Noble to Drafted Digital and everywhere else. That way you can build a solid brand as an author. So guys, I am hearing you, but it looks like your video froze. So we'll just do this radio podcast style the rest of the way. Thanks so much, by the way, for joining us. We are talking with Dale and Kelli Roberts, self-publishing with Dale. Kelli is Kelli Publish on YouTube. Check out their YouTube channels, check out their course and all the products we feature at livestreamdeals.com. Any final thoughts, Dale and Kelli, as far as why people should go the self-publishing route and what are the advantages of self-publishing?
Self-publishing is a great model if you enjoy writing. I think that's most importantly. You have to enjoy writing. If you don't like writing, it's going to be a tough business, but it's a great business to start if you need a little bit of extra money and you don't have a lot of capital. It's a very, you can really bootstrap this business. It might take you some time, but it can be very lucrative if you're willing to be patient.
Yep, I agree 100%.
Well, thank you guys so much. It's great chatting with you. I appreciate you coming on after your live stream. It's Dale and Kelli Roberts, self-publish with Dale, Kelli Publish. Find them on YouTube. Check out Dale's DIY publishing course over at livestreamdeals.com.